Well, good morning.
Morning.
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us again. Now, if you cast your minds back to last week's video, we put it out about the cost of living and working on Lady Brian.
Our cost, yeah.
Yeah, our cost. From a trader's point of view, including like the trading license and business costs and everything else, so how much we needed to earn. And if you haven't seen that one, then I'll put a link somewhere up there to it. But from that video, we've had a lot of like questions, haven't we, asking about other things. And one of the questions that popped up was people would love to do it, but don't know how to go about it. So that got us thinking, and we decided that we'd put like maybe just a little series of vlogs out.
Yeah.
That relate to that. So we've done the cost of living on board. It's kind of all a bit higgledy-piggledy how we've done it. So last week was the cost of living on Lady Brian. Today we're going to talk to you about how we got into boating, how we got into it, and how we started and came about buying Lady Brian. And then next week we're going to give you a guided tour inside Lady Brian. The TARDIS that is 70-foot Lady Brian. We'll take you inside and we'll give you a full guided tour of the whole boat. So that will be next week. But we just need to talk about how did we get into it.
Yep.
So how did we get into boating? I actually got into boating before Louise. I bought my first boat, which was a fiberglass Dawnecraft Dandy, 16 foot, weird looking boat, but she was brilliant and I loved her. And that was probably back in 1999, 2000. So
Showing your age there now, Grandad.
yeah, about 23, 24 years ago now. So yeah, that's when I first started getting into boating. But then together we started boating back in 2011.
Something 2000. Yeah, I started in 2010, I think it was, with my family.
Yep.
Because we had a hire boat holiday before we met, didn't we?
Yep.
And then
from 2011, we were hire boating.
Yes.
And we hired boats for about 4 years.
And I loved it.
Was it 4 years? 3,
Something
4 years.
like that,
3,
yeah.
4 years, something like that. And we was hire boating, and that's how we together got into boating and decided, yeah, we want more of this. We enjoy this. It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we did. We bit the bullet. We begged, stole, and borrowed anything we could at the time. We couldn't afford a narrowboat.
No.
By any means, we couldn't afford that. So we decided we'd go down the fiberglass route again, because it was the perfect introduction into boating, into owning a boat. It's a cheaper way of doing it and gets you on the water, doesn't it?
Yeah. We bought a little 23 foot, didn't we?
Yeah, a little 23-foot Callum Craft it was.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we went on our honeymoon on that boat.
Yes, we did.
We went everywhere on that boat. We did the whole Leeds, Liverpool. We've done everything. We go away for 2-week holidays. We just go and stay on there at weekends.
Yeah.
We was a member of a boat club on the Bridgewater, Worsley Cruising Club. Fantastic community, and we'd just go and stay on the boat at a weekend, meet up with other boaters, and it was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we had
loved it.
We had her right up until 2021. So we had her for quite a number of years.
Yeah.
And she served us very, very well.
I was sad to see her go.
Yeah, it was sad to see her go.
But she's still in the family.
Yeah, and she's still going strong. In fact, she's old. That boat's older than me and still going strong.
Yeah.
And that was it. So that got us into it, because when we was hire boating, we always said we wanted our own boat, didn't we? And even from that point, the kind of dream was to live aboard. We kept saying how nice it'd be. We'd love to be able to live aboard, and that was always there. And then because we'd done the hire boat and we wanted that, we bought the other boat. That just got stronger and stronger,
it just made
didn't
it worse.
Yeah, but never really being able to afford a narrowboat and everything else. And then we started to realise that life was too short.
Yeah.
I lost my dad to cancer, and he'd made a bucket list of all the things he was going to do when he retired. And he was diagnosed 3 months before his retirement and was dead within the year and never did anything. And that hit us hard, didn't it?
Yeah.
And really, really did make us realise that life is short.
You've got to live life because you don't know what's round the corner.
No. And then in 2019, my mum was killed in a car accident just before Christmas. And that really does hit home, how life can be taken away like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, we was working every hour God sent, weren't we?
Yeah.
We was working so hard. We didn't have a social life. Everything was just work orientated. And at that point in time, we decided, you know what? We ain't doing this no more. We need to get out of this, and we need to go and start enjoying life instead of working ourselves into an early grave. And then a couple of months after that, COVID hit. So that kind of scuppered our plans of wanting to do anything boat orientated because everywhere was locked down.
Yeah.
But that then made the business suffer that we had when we was on land. We struggled with the business, and they just reinforced everything that we just needed to get out of everywhere, didn't we?
Yeah, that was it. It was like, it's time to bite the bullet and do what we want to do, isn't it?
Yep. So that was it. Sell everything that you can sell, get as much money behind us as we could, and we went out when we could, and we bought Lady Brian.
Yep. Would you change it?
No.
No.
No. I suffer from mental health issues, and mainly through what I've been through in life, anxiety, depression, all that kind of stuff, and I needed to get out of it. And this is I mean, yes, the stress and everything else, but I don't
stress
suffer.
in everything.
I don't suffer anywhere near as much as I do on land. So I would never go back to it, and we love her, and we'd never change her.
No.
But it all came from those seeds that were sown.
Just through hiring a couple of boats.
Yeah. And people have said, like I said, how do we get into it? And we always say, if you've never boated before, go and hire a boat.
Yeah. They're amazing holidays.
Go and take a holiday on a hire boat and go and enjoy it. Have a holiday, yeah, but constantly ask yourself, could you live on this boat? Could you live and possibly work in a 6 foot wide tube? Could you do that? Ask yourself that as you're going around. Yes, it's all fun and games when you're pushing locks open and you're having a beer, and not drinking when you're doing locks, that's dangerous. But at the end of the day, having a beer and relaxing and thinking, oh, this is a fantastic life. Remember last week's video, it's not all bells and whistles. But you know, if you can come away from a few holidays on a narrowboat and say, this is what I want to do, then dive in and do it. And if you can't afford a narrowboat, look at the other options. Look at fiberglasses.
Like we did.
Yeah. Look at sureboat options.
Yeah.
If you're not sure what that is, it's kind of like there's a boat and you buy shares. So
There's
you
like
might
say
have
12 of you.
Yeah, you might get a
into
12th
the boat.
share, and that might enable you to have 2 weeks holiday on a boat that you part own with other shareholders. And you know, I mean, I don't know how much it is, but it's maybe like a couple of grand to buy your share, and then you'll pay maintenance and upkeep.
Yeah.
Everybody has different contracts. But that gets you into boating, and then from there you can then decide, this is, you know, what I want to do, but you've not gone out and spent upwards of tens and tens and tens of thousands of pounds,
No.
maybe even hundreds of thousands of pounds, getting a boat to then realise that you don't like it.
Because it's not for everybody.
No, it isn't. And we have met people that have got on boats and within months regretted it. So do the hire boats. But that leads us on because we thought like that. We always said that's the best way of doing it,
Yeah.
don't we?
That's just our opinion. Other people may say different, but that's our opinion.
That's our opinion, and I think it's the best opinion because it's my opinion, and I don't care. That's what we advise people, and that's why I've got a lot of tolerance for hire boaters, because it's where we started,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
We've been shouted at for going too fast on a hire boat because we didn't know any better. We've panicked when we're steering and we can't remember left is right and right is left and everything's cockeyed because we've never done it before. We've been there, we've seen it, we've done it,
We've
so we
been
understand.
wedged in the canal, across the canal, trying to turn.
We've had all the fun and games that come with it. So I don't mind hire boaters at all. I think it's great because we've all got to start somewhere, and that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to hire, what's that all about? You know, what is that all about? No one knows. Oh, if you've never done it before, you certainly don't know. So we've had a word with the guys here, because on this little mooring that we're on, this private mooring, they've actually got 3 hire boats.
Yeah.
And to be honest, they're the nicest looking hire boats I've seen.
Yeah. They're beautiful.
Because other than a bit of livery on the side, say it's a hire boat, you wouldn't actually know it was a hire boat. So we've had a word with them and just said, like, you know, we want to show people what it's all about. And they very kindly said that we can go and have a look at them. So if you've never been on a hire boat and you're thinking of doing it, or you're wondering how to get into it, we're going to go and show you now exactly what is involved and what you can expect from a hire boat. But it's cold.
It's freezing.
And I need to go and get a coat on because I'm cold.
I didn't realise how cold it was.
Yes, it's freezing. We've got snow forecast for tonight.
Yeah. Yes.
We won't get any here because you're here.
I know.
Right. Let's go and get a coat on.
And then we can get
freezing.
going and go and have a look around these boats.
Yeah, come on.
Come on then.
I'll tell you what, I'm jealous about this cruiser stern.
Yeah, it makes me want to cruise astern now.
We've had to zoom the camera in because the camera is like so far that way and there's all this deck. I mean, dogs would love it out here.
Oh, could you imagine dogs on here?
That'd be amazing.
I'm jealous.
I know. Kind of makes me want to cruise astern now.
Yeah.
Although working on the engine means I'd be getting wet.
Yeah.
Unless we had a pram cover.
But then that's just something else to go wrong.
True. Anyway, these boats look fantastic from outside, I must admit.
They do.
These are the nicest looking hire boats that I've seen from the outside. You know, they don't look like your typical hire boat, do they?
No, they don't.
Obviously they've got livery on for say it's a hire boat, but other than that, they look nice.
They look lovely. They look nice and well kept.
Yeah, but we've been given permission by the owners to go and have a nosy inside this one. So yeah, if you haven't seen what the inside of a hire boat's like, we're going for a nosy.
Yeah, come on, let's take them with us.
Come on. So here we are, we're inside. Lou's out back. It's a traditional layout, this one. So Lady Brian, we are reverse layout. So our galley, kitchen, the saloon, living room area is all at the back of the boat, and the bedrooms at the front of the boat. Whereas this is traditional in that all the bedrooms are at the back of the boat and the galley and the saloon are at the front of the boat. So it's actually quite nice in here, Ellen.
Yeah, I'm going to come and have a nosy in a minute, don't worry.
Sleeps 8 people, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, 8 people, I think. 6 to 8 people, I think. Well, they've got bunks. You got a couple of bunks there, which I suppose is handy if you've got kids.
Sink.
Yeah. And wobbly cam moments. And a vanity unit, loads of storage. There's a door. I like exploring. What's behind the door? I feel like through the keel. Who would cruise in a boat like this? What a rubbish impression that was.
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it's a toilet. I don't know what I was expecting, but yeah, we have a toilet in there. So it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like they've got their own.
Yeah. But this door, I suppose, could be open to give privacy between the 2 bedrooms.
Yeah. And then we're straight in. Look at that. Lovely double bed.
Yeah, looks comfy.
It does look comfy. It's a nice size. Bedding's nice too. And the curtains are lovely. Them curtains are new.
It's going a bit awfully.
What's going a bit awfully?
Oh!
What's going a bit awfully?
The camera then was going a bit blurry, but... Oh, good God, Gareth, sit on this bed. Don't lie on it because you'll never get back up. Oh, you just sink into it.
Oh, we need one of these mattresses.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'd never be out of bed.
You're not using bed till 10 o'clock this morning.
10:15, get it right.
10:45?
Not very often I have a lie in. What's in here?
Oh, I don't know. Have a nosy.
Oh, life jackets, chairs for sitting outside, tables.
Cool.
Ah. Looks like there's umbrellas at the back.
Oh, think of everything. That's for when you have to cruise in rain, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's move on. I'll tell you what, these portals are beautiful.
These windows are massive.
It's really light.
That's a lot of lighting.
It does. It makes me think how dark and dingy ours is.
Yeah. Another bed.
Yeah, another bed.
With a little table or something that pulls down there.
Okay, yeah, let's bring that round. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. That looks like... I don't know. Because there's like a lip all the way around, so maybe there's another bed that you can go there, maybe a double and one on top. I don't know. Let's move on. More storage here, it looks of it. Triangle. Yep. Little wardrobe area. And then this looks like the bathroom. Shower and toilet and sink.
So you've got 2 toilets on here?
Yeah, 2 toilets on here.
3 hand basins and a shower.
3 hand basins.
There was one in the bedroom.
Yeah, one
There's
here.
one in the little toilet that was up there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there's one in here.
One here, so that's 3. Plus
and then there'll be one in the
there'll be
kitchen.
The kitchen sink. Oh well, 3 hand basins. I suppose if you've got...
If there's 6 to 8 of you on here, you're going to need
then
that,
yeah, but you're not fighting for...
No.
Oh, there's a microwave down there.
Oh yeah.
And
a bin.
There's tables tucked away down there.
They all will go along there to fit you all in.
We're out of focus. There we go. So this is the galley, kitchen sink, cooker, cupboards. It's nice and clean.
Yes, and it's nice and
I like the flooring in this one.
Yeah.
Because some hire boats have carpet and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm not a carpet, but then that's because we've got the dogs. If we didn't have the dogs, we might have thought of but then no, because when you're running up and down the towpath and you go in with your boots on, and you step mud all through the boat.
Yeah, that's it. Look at the size of that window at front, though.
Yeah, I know, I love it. Just think, you could see, I could be sat here while you're cruising, just nosying like a lady of leisure, sat here with a glass of wine in hand.
I'm not being funny, but that's all you do anyway.
Who do you see normally doing most of the cruising, me or him?
It's very nice.
It is very nice.
Takes me back to our higher boating days, doesn't it?
Yeah, they were the days. You can actually go out onto the well deck. Do you want to go out onto the well deck?
Well, go on, you can open up if you can.
I think I can.
Oh yeah. Steps up and hatch there. Cool. So you could sit out there with your wine as you're cruising, Lou.
Yeah, sit here
Your
like
prosecco.
Just
all the ladies sit up front on the prosecco while all guys are at back cruising. That's generally what happens, isn't it?
Yes, that's how it should be.
So what else have we got? We've got TV. There's a radio. Scrabble.
What's in the little red book? This is your life.
I don't know, but that looks like a first aid kit on top.
Yes, there's a first aid kit. And then you've got This Is Your Life.
You've got Narrowboats ring, which is that's a nice cruise from here, and that's more than achievable from here as well.
It's
a nice map, that actually.
Operator's manual for Dawn Mist.
Operator's manual and whatnot. Okay.
All the boat is full of Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. So the boat's got Wi-Fi, so it comes with its own Wi-Fi.
Yes, it does.
Brilliant. We never had that on any boats we have.
No, we've never had Wi-Fi.
We never had Wi-Fi.
And in here it tells you
everything about
everything you need to in what section.
I don't think we even got one of them, did we?
Yeah,
if we did, I never read it.
I didn't. I think we got a CD.
One thing you will have noticed is there isn't a fire.
No.
You don't really get fires on higher boats.
Because of safety reasons.
Yeah. But
there's a lot of radiators.
And the big radiators. Yeah. Are they double radiators? Yeah, it's a
they're
double.
all double radiators.
So
there's one here pulls for the table legs as well.
So yeah, you will never be cold on one of these. Yeah, there's radiators all down there, see? All down that side. So you'll never be cold.
No.
You know what? If I didn't have Lady Brian, I'd hire this.
Yeah.
This is one of the. I think this is the biggest boat, isn't it?
This is the biggest one they've got, and then they've got two a little bit smaller, which I think only sleeps 6, whereas this I think sleeps up to 8.
I suppose though, you split the cost between 8 of you. Get eight of you for come on it.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot of money, is it?
No.
For what you're getting for a week's holiday. That's ideal, because when we was we used to do it like we said before.
We used to do it between 5 of us.
With 5 or 6 of us, weren't it? So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
I'm being told off by Luno because I've walked past and not shown the beer compartment. I mean the fridge. When you're hiring a boat, that's the beer storage, isn't it?
And all your cutlery.
Oh yeah, they'll be all
plates. I'm just it's not often you go on a boat and have a right good toaster.
You're having a rummage, aren't you?
Yeah.
Toasters and pans and all sorts.
We don't even have a toaster on our boat, do we?
Look at you. You're having a right good old nose. Don't let Lou on your boat and leave her alone, because this is what she'll be like.
Lots of glasses and wine glasses and for Alkin
Frol.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice cooker.
Oh, there you go. That's a hire boat.
Yeah. A lovely hire boat.
It's one of the nicest hire boats we've seen.
Yeah.
Definitely is. And if I'd hire.
If we didn't have Lady
If I didn't have Lady Brian. But
Definitely.
and apparently, all your diesel is included in the price.
Yeah. Gas, everything.
Yeah, the pet friendly, so you can take your pets on, and everything. The price you see is the price you pay. Because I know with some of them, they charge you extra for diesel, they charge you extra for animals.
Well, I saw one, it was £45 per pet.
Yeah. And then they'll charge you X amount per litre of diesel that you've used as well. So it's it can get expensive.
Yeah.
But that I don't know. I'm not sure what the prices are. So what I'll do is, obviously you've seen all the boards and everything else, so you can nip over and have a look at them, check them out. But I'll leave a link to the website down there, and then you'll get to see any prices and see whether it's something that you want to do, because here is a good striking distance of a lot of places. You can get up the Shropshire, you can even get the Llangollen, I think, from here.
In a couple of weeks, yeah.
Narrowboats ring, yeah, there's all sorts of fantastic places you can cruise to. The BCN network.
Wolverhampton, and all sorts.
Yeah, so you've got a good striking distance from here, really. Which is why I like it.
Yeah, even up to Black Country Boating Museum and that kind of way.
Yeah, so you can get quite a few places. I believe they also do a taster day here as well.
Yes. Which
So I think they
includes
give you
lunch.
lunch, take you out, teach you boat handling, and
Showing
the
you how
like.
to do the locks and
Yeah.
everything.
So that's possibly worth a look at if, you know, I know a lot of people like doing that.
Yeah.
So maybe check these guys out. Oh, I'll tell you what though,
It's cold.
it's going really cold.
Yeah, and you've made me turn the fire off.
Yeah, and I shaved my head, which looks a lot nicer and tidier. But I'm freezing. What are you laughing at?
Nothing, dear.
I don't know. Right, should we go and get a brew?
Yeah, cup of tea.
Yeah, let's go and get a brew.